Hi Tappers, it's February. Let's talk about the Sasquatch of humanity, unconditional love. This month we are bombarded with all kinds of love paraphernalia as the holiday to celebrate love approaches. Now, love is one of those topics that is constantly addressed but rarely ever solved. So I'm going to attempt the impossible with you this month as we focus on different aspects of love here. Now, before we jump into the deep, please like this video, and if you haven't, also subscribe. I do post twice a week, and I put a lot of effort and love into these videos for you, so if you are wanting to always know when these videos are ready, just click the little bell icon as well. So, unconditional love, does it exist? Yes. No. Kind of. It depends. Even just asking that is likely causing you some strong feelings about it. There is high debate on this topic, and most of it is useless as far as what we are really wanting to get from what unconditional love is, which is safe love. Love that we know we can make mistakes with and still receive it. Love that we know can see the worst of us and still be there. We want unconditional love for the guarantee that it is supposed to bring. Because love is vulnerable and not having it is painful, sometimes it's hard to know what will trigger love to disappear. Other times it's easy to know, but the outcome is a doomed inevitability that you couldn't see coming when you first made the promise of love. There are so many definitions that make up love for each and every person, and it's such a deeply intimate process of knowing what your own expression and view of love are. I can't possibly define that, but I am going to offer one definition of unconditional love, and it's a good one. One I hope you will adopt after you hear it. Now, there is a lot of pressure put on unconditional love and what it means and what all is included. My offering is very simple. It's not easy, but it is simple. Before I offer it to you, I have a question that I need you to answer first. Without this question, everything else I have to give you is pointless. Do you want to be, or are you, a person who finds joy and strength in love? Is it a part of who you are to be loving? Because the very foundation of this is you getting to be who you are. If you are a loving person, then that is the unconditional part. No one gets to decide that for you. No one can break that or take it from you. It's yours, period. So then, what is this definition of unconditional love that I'm offering? It is when you find a way to remain who you are and in love, regardless of the other person or people. It is all about you, babe. So can you get this love from other people? Sure. You actually likely get this love from several other people already. Sometimes it's hard to see because of what unconditional love isn't. It isn't giving away more of you than what is okay. It isn't stomping all over your own boundaries and taking on pain that isn't yours. It isn't betraying yourself to try to get someone else to be different. It isn't accepting something that isn't acceptable to you. That is the definition that unconditional love usually gets. It means you love me no matter what. Yeah, but if you cross this boundary, you better believe I'm gonna hit you with every consequence of that betrayal. But I thought you loved me. I do. Well, that doesn't make sense. If you loved me, you would help me. You would forgive me. You would take care of me. You would let me do this. You would believe me when I say this. Love endures everything. Yes, it does. But it doesn't allow everything. There are people who I deeply love that I don't talk to and likely won't ever again. There are people who I feel very conflicted over feeling love for because of their choices. And sometimes I wish I could cut them out of my love. There are people who I want to hug and kiss every day, and our bits of friction are easy to let go. But I'm not being inconsistent. I love because I'm a loving being. That's unconditional, and no one else can change that for me. How that shows up between us, well, there's a lot of conditions there because I protect this precious part of myself. I love that I love so much, and it can be hurt. It can be torn. So I don't give everyone the same access to it. But the fact remains that I love, period. So tappers, if you applied this viewpoint of unconditional love to the people in your life, what does that bring up for you? Where do you need to chart out some of these places to tap on your relationships with others and maybe yourself? Where does this feel hard or triggering or like you don't want it there? Find where this has resistance, and you will find one of those precious red flags that are telling you, hey, here's a place to start if you want this new thing that you're now reaching for. Because if you get that, then this old concept is out of place and you need to get rid of it. I hope this helps. Feel free to comment with your own wisdom on love. This is something that a lot of people are striving for, and it always feels good to know that you aren't alone on this journey. I love you, and I'll see you soon.